time. Well, we're gonna have some really cool people here today. We've got some voice actors from the series right here on stage to talk to you guys. You guys excited? Yeah! You gotta get better than that. You guys excited? Yeah! There we go. Well, let's bring them out right now. Let's start it off with the voice of Finn the Human himself, Jeremy Shada!
How you doing, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. I think next up we have
the voice of Marceline, I believe.
Give it up for Marceline!
What up, y'all?
And I believe we have one more person. You may know her as Flame Princess, Jessica the Chico, in the house.
She had to be careful walking up the stairs. She's got some very tall heels on. Well, usually we like to start our panels with a lot of energy, and you guys have energy, as I've heard, which is awesome. I'm going to ask you guys one question. What time is it? Sweet, we got a good crowd. All right.
I think they're ready. Thank you guys
I'm surprised
so
you guys are awake. I don't know how I'm awake right now.
Yeah. So we're going to open this up really quickly to Q&A, but just real quick, how you guys feel about this show? This show is still going strong. We got a new season coming up. You guys you're growing up with the show.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So how does it feel to see just the fan and love for this show? Not only for the Cartoon Network audience, but just, people of all ages seem to really be into this.
It's awesome. I think it's an awesome show. It's one of the best animated shows there is right now. Not like but it's just
animated show ever.
Ever, for sure,
Agreed.
for sure. Exactly. I think it's an awesome show. I love the fact that it has such a wide demographic, and it's something that like whole families and people can watch all together, because there's definitely something in there for everyone, and so that makes it a fun show for us to be on too, because you actually really enjoy what you're doing. But what about you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy that it's, we're going into the 7th season, so just keep watching it, you guys, and make us never go away, okay?
Yeah. Ever. You guys literally hold the power, because if you stop watching, then we stop making the show. So keep watching the show, it's good.
So there you go, that's your assignment, that's your homework. Keep watching Adventure Time. Well, let's not waste any time, because we only got a few minutes here, so let's go ahead and open it up to Q&A. Who has some questions for these guys? We got a couple mics floating around, so if you have a question, hold your hand up. Remember, we're looking for questions, no selfies or
Don't be
autographs.
shy, you guys.
Just,
look at the ice cream.
You got one back there?
Even if it's like, what's your favorite color? That's totally okay too. Maybe stuff like that.
We got one in the back. There you go, go ahead.
What's your favorite song, Marceline?
Yeah, what's your favorite song?
To sing.
I don't know.
I think she said, Marceline, what's your favorite song to sing?
Probably a little bit of Daddy, why did you eat my fries?
She's just teasing you. It's like, I'll just give him one line.
Just drop it. All right, do we have one back here? Okay, go ahead.
If you had to rename the show, what would you name it?
You had to rename the show. What would you name it?
Let's start with Jessica down there. Why don't we get on that side of town?
I have no idea. What would you rename it? Have you thought about this?
When asked a difficult question, just re-ask the same question to the person who asked you.
Well, we do
That's my
have the
strategy.
Marceline mini-series coming now, right? I would just scratch Adventure Time and make it all stakes.
Wow, that's a pretty...
I would make it a princess show. All about the princesses of Ooh.
The Princesses of Ooh. That actually is not bad. I'm gonna stick with that.
That's basically what it is already. It's
By the way, we actually all got to... Were you there?
Where?
No, we got to watch the entire miniseries like last week, or this week actually, in its entirety, which was really awesome. So it's pretty cool. You guys will dig it. It's pretty awesome.
When does it start airing?
November
16th.
She knows.
Hey, take a note.
That's it. Set your DVRs. All right, right here. Or we'll see. Yeah. Go ahead. Yell it out.
How did you get into voice acting?
How did you get into voice acting? That's the question.
I got into it accidentally. I auditioned, I got into animation accidentally. I auditioned to be like a 4-year-old bear, and I tricked Disney casting. So when I went to the callback, they were like, wait, I'm sorry, I think we got the wrong Jessica. But I had tricked them. They actually thought I was a 4-year-old. Like,
Well, my favorite color is blue, so yeah.
he told me to come to move to LA and do animation. And I've been doing it for the last 10 years.
Yeah, kind of by accident as well. I always just kind of wanted to be a singer. And I did a lot of on-screen acting as a kid, which I think all of us did. But I stopped because I didn't like it that much. I just kind of wanted to go back to middle school and hang out with my friends. But come the time I was 16, 17, my dad had been working in the animation field for a long time, and he had family friends who were like, hey, you're that singer girl. So they helped me, and they gave me a really amazing opportunity and wrote a character on Phineas and Ferb for me, and just kind of as an outlet.
Do you guys
to
also know Phineas and Ferb? Yeah. It's a pretty awesome show. You can give it up for Phineas and Ferb.
So they kind of just really gave me this opportunity as an outlet to get my singing out there a little bit, and you know, if it wasn't for Dan and Swampy who created that show, I wouldn't even be Marceline, so.
Hey! For me, I've lived here almost my whole life. We moved to California when I was like 5 years old for other reasons, and my older brother Zach kind of wanted to start acting, and so he basically like booked a few things and started doing it. And so at my age, when I was like 5 years old, I just loved movies and TV shows and stuff, so I was like, oh, I want to do that too. And so I just kind of started working from a very young age, doing like commercials, little guest star, co-star parts on TV shows like Lost, ER, stuff like that. And then the voice acting side of it, the agency I was with, they had a voiceover department, so eventually they started sending me out on like kind of voiceover commercial type things, like Coke commercials and kind of stuff like that. And then I guess I just kind of worked my way up the ladder to doing animation. And so with Adventure Time, my older brother Zach did the voice of Finn or Penn in the original pilot when it was a Nickelodeon short, and then they didn't pick it up. And so 3 years later, Cartoon Network picked it up, and I just auditioned. Sounded just like he did when he initially did it, because my voice was almost exactly the same, and I kind of tweaked it a little bit. Went back a couple times, got the job. Nobody knew I was his younger brother until the first day of recording. They just thought, you know, they got really lucky with having someone who sounded just like the original. And so I've been doing it ever since for the past over 6 years now? Yeah, so from 12 to 18.
We've heard him grow up.
Yeah, literally. Mm-hmm. So that's my story.
They all got to experience your growing up, your childhood with you. So.
Yeah, exactly. It's the sound of growing up.
Nickelodeon's probably like turning
Kicking
in their grave
themselves.
right now.
Nick is
Why?
kicking themselves.
All right, so we have one back here.
Hey you guys, big fan of the show. This question is for all
I
three.
hear a voice,
Where
I don't
are
see
you?
a person. Where are you?
Hi.
Oh, hi!
Hi.
Good morning. With all the twists and turns that go on in the show that make it so unique, for each of you guys, what different storylines would you wish that would progress in the show?
Oh, okay. What storyline do you wish would progress in the show? Or maybe something happened with your characters?
I don't know if this has progressed, but I was just watching the show last night. I'm trying to catch up all the way. So I saw the one with Finn and his dad, and he gets his arm back finally.
Yeah.
So I want to see some more with Finn's dad and see like why he was left as a baby and kind of what his deal is, because he's a loser.
It might be that episode, or it might be a later episode, but I think the episode's aired by now. It definitely has. Where like his dad talks briefly about kind of how Finn was born, like in a very kind of vague sense, and it was something about Finn being on the ocean, which is why Finn has a fear of the ocean. Actually, kind of a little bit of backstory. Yeah, and so he also makes a very brief mention of Finn's mom, but he doesn't really say much about it. So kind of for me, I'd like to see a lot more of Finn's backstory with his actual mom. And then I think Finn just needs a lady. I mean, gosh, he has so much.
Princess, you kicked him to the curb.
I don't know. He was kind of a jerk, so.
Yeah, he kind of brought that on himself. But he's a good guy. He just made a mistake. You know?
Cinnamon Bun's way cuter, huh?
Yes. Cinnamon bun.
Cinnamon bun tastes good, so that's true. He's a cinnamon bun. You can eat it. It's not weird.
All right, now we're right here.
Well, this is actually my first time attending Comikaze, so I'm a huge fan of you, Blackberry, especially for you, those three.
Awesome, thank you.
Anyway, I have a question for him right there, because both of my siblings, their names are Jennifer and Alex, they're huge Adventure Time fans, and And how would you like to say that if they ever loved Adventure Time and your voices?
Come again?
What I'm saying is that
You have siblings that really love the show. I got
Yes,
that, but
yes.
I missed the last part of what you said.
what would the characters of Adventure Time say to them?
What are the names?
Say to who?
Jennifer and Alex.
Jennifer and Alex?
Yeah.
I think he wants you to say that.
I got it.
What's up, Jennifer and Alex? I think it's kind of weird that you're like watching me through a camera. I feel like I'm being stopped, but that's okay. How you guys doing?
There you go.
I guess they wouldn't say anything. I guess it's just Finn.
All right, I guess in the back there.
Will there be any more? Will there be any more storytelling for the Mushroom War?
Any more storytelling from the mushroom?
Yes.
There will be small pockets of it in the Stakes miniseries.
Oh, that's also true.
Yeah.
We don't usually do like massive dumps of backstory.
Yeah. We like
it's
to
usually
sprinkle
it's
it.
kind of sprinkled all throughout. So yeah, there will be.
Sprinkling.
Keep that tease going so you can keep
Exactly.
watching, you know? I like it.
A smattering, if you will.
A smattering of mushroom war. All right, who we got? Guy over here? Go ahead.
Red Riding Hood.
All three of you, have someone ever doubted you for, being voice actors?
Have you ever been doubted?
Doubted.
Or is like people that
By
never-
friends or family?
Yeah, like, is this something you should be doing, or people that
Give up your dreams.
Yeah.
No, not really. Actually, for the most part, at least I know for me, my family has been like pretty much the biggest supporters of what I do, especially my dad. And yes, that's never been a thing at all. Most of a couple of my other family members are also in the industry as well, and so that's never really been like a thing like that at all. I mean, you have times when casting people or whatever else are like, oh, this person like kind of they write you off, but then you just work harder and then you just prove them wrong anyway. So it's not really like there's been people that are doubting that you have, I guess, the ability. It's kind of like you're making it happen for yourself.
I think that's like a really big part is if you want to be successful in this business, having a family that recognizes your dreams and aspirations and is positive about it, I think is huge.
Yeah. I mean, I'm lucky that I came from a creative family, people who understand what it takes to achieve like a career in a creative field. So they
Baby thing where I like even the best part for me is like at the end of it when like Finn just like no and he just like closes the
Sing
door.
the song.
That's why I said I probably shouldn't say that.
Do it.
Friggin' mob rule. It's the worst. Alright, here we go.
I'm a buff baby, I can dance like a man. I can shake on my fanny, I can shake on my can. I'm a tough kitten baby, I can punch in your buns. Punch in your buns, I can punch on your buns. If you're an evil witch, I will punch you for fun.
It's not the Buff Baby song without the at the end, so the most important part.
Excellent. Oh, we got a strong hand. I don't know where they are, but we have a hand right here. Can you yell it out?
Princess Leia, I love your cosplay. Star Wars is the best thing in the whole world, so yes it is.
Who's your favorite character in the show?
Well,
other than yourself.
I'll say other than myself, because Finn is awesome. But other than Finn, it's kind of a tie between Lumpy Space Princess and Ice King. Love the Ice King. I like how the Ice King went from being, I see you dog, you're looking good. I like how the Ice King went from being like the kind of villain of the show to being like a weird Craigslist roommate to Finn and Jake, which is kind of awesome.
I'm gonna go a little more obscure. I really like Prismo from the Time Room. I just think he's a good guy. Like Jake wants to wish for a sandwich instead of like helping Finn, and he's like, dude, I'll make you a sandwich. Like, don't be careful the way you word this, because I'm very literal. So he knows that he's sneaky, but he's a good guy about it.
I think Ricardio is just so ridiculous.
Oh my.
It's just so weird, and that's actually him. Like,
Yeah,
living
exactly.
is George Takei, and so
Awesome.
yeah, I like him. He's so creepy.
So great.
This is the last question.
All right, this is the last question.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Do any of you have adventure sign tattoos?
Negative. Is that?
Yes.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
She has the Marceline guitar.
Nice. Woo.
Nice. All right, what's our question over here? Oh, wait, sorry. I think they already found the person. Or did they? No?
I thought that was the last
No?
one.
She's been like down
Pointing with this now. Okay, we're going over here then.
I think we should go over here too.
Hey,
We got two.
if we do it quick, we do 2.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Over here?
Challenging moments?
Challenging moment.
There's someone on
We'll get you. We'll do it
She's
real
going to
quick.
explode.
Yeah.
So I
She's
think
about to explode.
We're gonna do a quick speed round and we'll finish it up.
Okay,
Give you a
cool.
challenging moment on the show.
Challenging moment. I have no challenging moments. I'm just kidding. I seriously don't know that off the top of my head. Probably making sure my voice doesn't go out after screaming for 5,000 hours straight and going ah! a lot. So.
My most challenging moment was the first time I had to do the demon Marceline voice. I didn't know she was going to be a demon, so that was very kind of a shocker.
Flame Princess had a really dark kind of song, so that was kind of challenging just to go into that, like deeper into that world, like into the Flame Kingdom and like the history behind it.
Nice. Okay, who was the guy that was pointing back here? Real quick.
My name's Daniel Alvarez. You'll all know me one day. But what was your reaction to the season 3 finale of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
You made me come back to you for that. Did you see that?
No.
We only watch Adventure Time.
That's on another network, so we can't talk about it. All right, right here. How did you get so awesome? I like that. How did you get so awesome?
I was born this way.
How do we get so awesome? I don't know. I guess we've been
It's a slow, gradual process.
blessed with
No,
talents
I was
and
born this
opportunities.
way.
How did you get so awesome?
How did you get so awesome, Little? Is this Little Red Riding Hood? Is that what your cosplay is?
Because you're just my favorite show in the entire world on Cartoon Network. I just love you.
We love you too.
I think we all love them, right? Well, think of a better way of ending than that. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome for being here. Are you guys doing any other autographs or anything like that?
Yeah, so right after this we'll be signing at our booth. So come by, get an autograph or selfies, which I know are very big nowadays.
Booths numbers 7, 8,
Everyone
and
has
9.
cell phones. 7, 8, 9? 7, 8, 9. So come by, say hey, we'll be signing for a while after this, so yeah.
There you go. So go to their booths, 7, 8, and 9.
Oh, also, for those of you that are, I think, 18 and over, my band, Make Up Monday, yes, is playing at Club Nokia tonight. So come check that out, it'll be really fun.
So there you go.
Just you had something to say.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to let everybody know about this new Nickelodeon show that's coming out called The Loud House. And I play 2 main characters in it, Lucy and Lynn. So that's coming out. And I'm also going to be playing Supergirl in a Lego project. Yeah, I'm going to be like the actual little Supergirl Lego. And some other things too, like a DC girl character in DC Girls and some other things. But anyway.
And buy my book.
Yeah. Shameless plugs. Thanks, guys.
Plugs.
That's it. Follow them on Twitter.
Love you guys.
Thank you guys so much for this. Give them one big round of applause. It's one of Vivo, Jessica, Olivia, and Jeremy. Adventure Time. And keep having fun at Stanley's Comikaze. We got another panel coming up right after this, as well as cool things happening on the show floor. I'm Andre from Black Nerd Comedy. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day, and happy Halloween.